Shaz 1122 here, and this reading is for the Libras out there for April 13th through 19th. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a one-question email reading from me, I will have all the information down below. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. Okay, I want to pick 3 cards, and this will be your theme for this week. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. So, Cardinal, oh yeah, this is a sign that you are a Libra. So it's time for you to initiate something in your life. It doesn't have to be in terms of a relationship. Maybe it's time for you to make a step towards your goals, right? Make the first step, make the first move. Let's say if you've been having a business on your heart, maybe writing a blog, maybe you even want to start a YouTube channel, but it's something that it's time for you to be bold in. So to be bold, that means to conquer a fear. So this is something where fear kind of holds you back, and it's time to be bold and make that first move. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. I love this because you're coming out of a hard time, Libra, and you may be feeling down. But however, be bold and make that first move. You still can do it. You're almost at the finish line. So maybe you have a lot going on in your life. Maybe you just been feeling down. Maybe you've been losing people, places, and things. And it's just like, I don't have the strength. You know what I mean? I'm tired. I'm doing everything that I can. And the universe is like, we see that, Libra. But be bold and make the first move towards your dreams, towards your purpose. You can do it. We support you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It seems to me the end of your old life as you knew it, Libra. And I would say that too, especially if you're awakening. That is rough. That is a tough cycle because Capricorn is related to Earth. So that means a lot of changes happen in terms of your stability. You know, losing jobs or falling out of long-term relationships. It could be a lot, but it's for us to be bold and make the first move towards our dreams. We're breaking out of the matrix, for example, where we're going into a whole new world. Maybe that's where you're going to, and it feels like that, Libra. It's just like, man, I'm tired. Step outside your comfort zone. North Node. So some of you guys are going towards your North Node and you have been living in your South Node, right? That is a hard adjustment. I'm not even going to lie, because for me, I'm a South Node Cancer. You know, I don't know what's your guys' signs, but maybe you should look into that, because learning about your North and South nodes shares a lot of information on why you also make the decisions that you make. So a lot of things that hold you back, Libra, could be South Node attributes that it's time for you to release so you can be bold and make the first move. So like, for example, my North Node is in Capricorn. Going into a Capricorn North Node from a Cancer is like day and night, because I have it in the 12th house, right? The 12th house is hidden behind the scenes, and then my North Node is in my 6th house, the house of service. So that was hard to watch my old life just crumble, where I had to be more in the forefront. YouTube, for example, for me. So I definitely relate to this reading. So I would definitely say, if you guys know what your North Node is, definitely look more into that, because it really will show you more insights. Okay, so in terms of a person, Libra, somebody could be making the first move towards you, which is outside their comfort zone, right? Maybe this person is used to people correcting things with them, and they don't have to really go outside their comfort zone to make things right with people. But this person is ready to end this tough cycle with you and be bold to make the first move towards you. I like to do like the signs and then go into relationship matters, you know. I like to add a bit of both. Anyway, Let's see. Be bold and make the first move. That was a lot. I'm not going to use that. We had the Strength card here. So, Libra, you were dealing with someone who could go a long time without saying something to you. I would tell you that. This person, like I said, with the step outside your comfort zone, they was not used to, after conflict, reaching out to someone. They're used to holding on to what they feel. This person may have had pride problems. I feel like a lot of people in their past didn't want to lose this person, so they kind of catered to this person's pride. But however, Libra, I feel like you didn't. You had the strength to hold on, to be like, no, I've always shown you I cared about you. It's time for you to make a move. And I feel like that's what they're going to do. They can't hold on anymore. It's like, I have to say something. Like, this Libra was really holding out. I'm not used to this. They moving slow, though. Like I said, this is new to them. This is stepping outside their comfort zone, right? This person was moving like a snail when it comes to having the strength to be bold, to make the first move towards you. Definitely. Because I feel like this person looks at this as an ego blow. Like, I told this Libra I can just move on and it's over, and now I'm realizing I'm not happy without them, and now I gotta turn my back on what I said. You know what I mean? I look like what I look like doing that. So to me, Libra, this person didn't talk to you for a while, more because of their pride. It wasn't because they didn't care, but you was like, I'm not catering to your pride. I'm not everybody else. Like, you gotta come correct when you speak to me, you know? We have 3 of Cups. So this person may have had you in a love triangle with somebody else. Maybe that's why you left them alone, right? So this person tried to go back to that 3rd heart, right? But it didn't work because it kept bothering them. Because it still was a third party, rather you was there or not, Libras, because they still have feelings for you. So they wasn't even with that person that they left you for, or went after they left you, right? So emotionally, they still was in a place where they thought about you. So to be honest, that other person, they wasn't to a cup in them either. Maybe that's why they got tired. Like, let me just be bold and make the first move. Like, let me walk away from this 3 of Hearts and go towards where I really want to be. I feel like this person didn't know what they wanted, to be honest, and it took for them to lose you to realize that. Like, well, since you can't make a decision, I'm going to make it for you. I feel like that's what some Libra said. Like, listen, there is no pick between me or her, or let me prove my worth to you. If that's where you want to go, you can go there. You know? The end of a tough cycle approaches. Queen of Cups. Libra, this made you emotionally stronger, I feel. And you still have you're still tuned into this person. And you feel this. You may not have any physical evidence of this, but it's just, look how she's staring at the cup. It's just like, I have a feeling this person is going to come back. I don't see any physical evidence of it, but I feel, because she's the Queen of Cups, right? You are feeling that. You know what I mean? They are walking away from that. And they are coming towards you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Hierophant. So you feel that they're leaving a commitment too. And also, you really spent a lot of time with your spirituality, I feel, after this too. I feel like you really strengthened your psychic abilities, and Also, some of you may have watched people to help you get through this situation too with the Hierophant. So you had a lot of advice. Let's say you watch YouTube videos, right? Obviously, then you wouldn't be here, but anyway. But with the Hierophant, the people you watch on YouTube, for example, they help you even get more in tune with your psychic abilities and help you understand what was going on. And you start to trust more about what you feel as well. Let's see. We have the Six of Wands. So I feel like even though you leaving this person behind, Libra, hurt you, but you still looked at it as a victory because it pushed you more towards yourself, honestly, and taking your spirituality even more seriously and truly committing to it, which is a victory. It's true. A lot of us, when we look at, I would say, divine connections, right? We get so caught up in how much it hurts us and how much this person lied to us and all this other stuff, right? But there's no denying that our gifts didn't open up with these people. Look at the things we gained. Look at how many people started businesses after those divine connections fell apart. Think about how your own psychic gifts opened up after meeting that divine counterpart. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted people to really look at that. With everything painful, yes, but then you become a better person because of it. Then you become more committed to being a better person. That's a victory. And I love that's how you looked at it, Libra. Let's see. Step outside your comfort zone. We have the Four of Swords. So with the Four of Swords with this individual, they sat and thought about it for a while they was by themselves. Like I said, they were walking away from this Three of Cups because it's hard to be with somebody and your heart is with somebody else. That's hard. Eventually you're going to cave because, to be honest, you lying to three people. You lying to the person you laying next to, you're lying to yourself, and you lying to the other person. So when you think about it, in third parties, everybody's lying to themselves. Well, the person that puts the people in the third parties, you know what I mean? This person thinking, okay, well, I get some out of that person, I get some out of this person. But when you think about it, you're being a liar to everybody. So everybody got lied to. Nobody wins in a third party situation. This person's realizing that. It's time to leave that immature thinking alone and really think about what you want, and this person sees that. See, that's the power in people walking away and not putting themselves in third parties. But not everybody has the strength to do that because they just want a piece of that person and they are willing to lower their worth to be with that person. You know what I mean? They're willing to do anything and everything, pretty much sell their soul to get somebody. There's people that are like that. You know what I mean? That would rather have a piece. But then there's other people that say, listen, I want all or nothing. That's just how it goes. And this person's thinking about that because having third parties didn't bring them nothing because they always still ended up alone. Let's see. Four of Swords. It's time to change that. Two of Pentacles. And I feel like by them leaving these ways behind and choosing what really makes them happy, it also unlocks gifts in their lives. See, walking away is powerful whether we realize it or not, because it helps people see the bigger picture. You don't get nothing thinking you could get everything from everybody. Two of Pentacles. Two of Swords. And this person was on the fence about this for a long time, which makes sense with the Knight of Pentacles. They were slow. They didn't want to give this up because that's stepping outside their comfort zone. Maybe this person's comfort zone was having third parties, having someone for this and having someone for that, because they had emotional needs that only they could feel, but they was using other people, places, and things to feel that. You know what I mean? Because they didn't feel good enough. And I also realized that people who do third parties, not all the time, it's something with them. Because when you think about it, they only give a piece to everybody. So that way they don't really get hurt. So it's them avoiding the inevitable. Everybody gets hurt at some point. You know what I mean? So this person kind of used third parties as a protection in a way. So that way they didn't have to be vulnerable with anybody. But they realize and you still end up alone. So it's time to grow and step outside your comfort zone. So Libra, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.